Good morning. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat and I am here with your weekly spiritual weather forecast starting today, Sunday, going all the way through next Saturday. So here we are. We are on the 17th day of January. Are we having fun yet? Anyway, I will give us some tips on how to get through the week ahead without driving ourselves crazy or anyone else around us. But let's get started with our deep breaths so we can start with a clean slate and all full of light and love. Let's take the first breath. First breath, we are going to release all unworthiness. This means we're going to release anything that we don't feel we deserve. Anything or anyone. Good. All right, second breath. On this breath, we are going to release all lack, all feelings that there just isn't enough for me. All feelings of, if they have it, I can't have it. Okay, third breath, here we go. On this one, we are going to release all fear. It's a tough one, but we need to realize that Spirit always has our back. And the only reason we fear is because we get in our own way. So if we let Spirit guide us, we have a much better chance of happiness and health. Okay, now that we've released all that nastiness, let's just end by seeing ourselves protected in a bubble of light, love, and the will to good. See like white light going all through our bodies, every place, and then a circle around it. It's protecting us from all evil, from all low vibration, all negativity. All of that stuff is bumping off our little bubbles of white light and going back to where it came from. Good. So now we have a good start to the week. We're going to need to keep reminding ourselves this week that we are not what we are seeing. Well, we actually are what we are seeing out in the world. This is going to be a dramatic week, especially here in the United States. There is a planetary lineup on January 20th, the day of the inauguration here, where we have Mars in Taurus. It's conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. So you have Mars is the warrior. Mars is fire and brimstone. It's in Taurus, earth. So we're talking physical aggression, okay? And it's conjunct Uranus. Uranus is the planet of the age of Aquarius. It's the planet of Aquarius. So you're going to have this very aggressive earth energy combating this more service, new age, brotherhood, man, humanity, technology. It's not going to go well. The old is combating the new. It will continue this week. And even though I made the mistake of saying, out there doesn't have anything to do with us, it actually has everything to do with us, because out there is just a reflection of what's going on within each and every one of us. So I was trying to come up with, wow, what can I say to everyone this week that will help us stay balanced? Because it is going to be a week where on the outer level, we're going to see these energies combating and fighting each other. We're going to actually physically see it. But it's also happening on every level for each and every one of us in different degrees. So we may have an issue with our loved ones. We may have an issue where we work about wanting to keep things the way they are instead of moving forward with a new idea, a new way of doing things. So even on a personal level, that energy is going to be there. I want us all to be aware of it and that it may be happening on a personal level. So this is a great time to make sure that we're taking those deep cleansing breaths every morning, making sure we protect ourselves every morning so that we can come from a place of neutrality and a place of love and acceptance. Because this has to happen. We have to go through this period so that the energies can align again. So it is bigger than us, but it's also very intimately part of all of us. Isn't that the craziest thing? So the best way for us to work with the energies this week and actually contribute to the health of not only ourselves, our families, our loved ones, but all for the whole planet is for us to stay balanced and aligned, remembering that the universe is caring for us, remembering to be grateful for everything we have, everyone we have in our lives, to be open, to come from the place of the heart, and to actually consider the other person's opinion, even though it is such a contradiction to everything you believe. Consider it and see and try to see that perspective as well, because that is what's going to help us come together, not only individually, but nationally and globally, is beginning to honor each other's opinions and being able to come from that person's space, to be able to see where their opinion is coming from. Okay, let's check with our spirit guides. Let's see what their advice is to us for this week coming ahead. It's going to be crazy on the outside. It can be crazy on the inside unless we are conscious and we work to stay balanced and aligned. So, what do the spirit guides have to say to us for the week ahead? Thank you, spirit guides, for giving us your advice through these tarot cards. We really appreciate your guidance. Okay, the energy. What energy are we working with? Judgment. Judgment. The energy of judgment. It is a coming to terms this week. And exactly what we are seeing in the outer world, we're going to experience on the inner world. All the cause, all the effects are coming into culmination this week. Cause and effect, karma. So all the past is balancing with the present and with the future. So keep that in mind. We want to stay balanced, and what we're experiencing this week is because we have work to do. The situation that we're experiencing this week is going to be about holding our ground. Didn't we just talk about this? Is the situation of holding our ground, of believing that we have the right belief, that everyone else is wrong. Universe is saying this attitude is going to cause and effect. Karma is coming through. All our past actions of believing that we know better than everyone else is now coming to fruition. The opportunity for the week, Tower. It is going to just be rocking and rolling on the outside this week. Look at the Tower. It's being destroyed. That's what's happening. That's what's happening with the old Piscean authoritarian energy. It has to be torn down to make way for the new. That is what we're seeing. All right, universe, what do you got for us? Oh my gosh, death. No, we're not all going to die, but we are going to be transformed this week. We are going to see things with a new perspective, with a different perspective. We will maybe even see things in a more balanced and aligned perspective after what we experienced this week. But what is our lesson? Our lesson is to work with the new energies coming in. There's all kinds of different ways to use these energies. We need to get familiar with them. We need to learn about them, and then we need to put them to work in the physical world. The Pentacles is the physical card. So putting this new energy to work in the physical world. The outcome. We will make progress. We will move forward if we have control of our lower selves, that physical part of ourselves, that lower self, that lower mind that's constantly telling us that we aren't good enough, we aren't worthy, we should be afraid because everybody wants what we have. No, this is the card of moving forward, of understanding that we have power from within, and it's up to us how we move forward with balance and control. The Chariot has the inner and the outer. We're controlling the lower mind with the higher mind. We're not listening to fear, we're listening to wisdom, the wisdom that we know that we've gained through the years. So it is going to be a very challenging week this ahead, but we have the spiritual tools we need to move through this challenge and not only just make it through, but actually to use this opportunity to learn and grow. And as our guides tell us, we can even come to a new understanding, a new perspective, including all of our brothers and sisters and everyone's opinion, and understand where we're all coming from. Then we are going to have a great week. And at the end of the week, probably it's Saturday, late Saturday, we have the sun in Aquarius will be conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. So at the end of the week, the dust will settle and we will see the results of what we learned and what we didn't learn this past week. So hang tight, stay conscious, and remember, life is lived from the inside out. Please join me at Soul Sister Cat on Facebook.com. I have daily inspirational messages as well as memes, inspirational memes, and also subscribe to the. I do believe we are going to see some daily inspirational readings on the channel coming up really soon. Take care. Have a good week. Hang in there. Namaste.